Hopefully, this is the last one. The Suffer Paradox. I was watching the Red Pill documentary with Cassie G, and I noticed that she was talking about the men talking about the suffering they were going through and how that compelled her to tell them about the suffering women are going through. Um, and I've noticed that there seems to be a paradox in the modern day, even outside of this kind of whole topics that I talk about. You have the alphabet community, LGBT. You got the whole BLM action going on, and you have people that claim they've suffered more than other groups on either side, whether it's men saying they've suffered more, women saying they've suffered more, and all these other groups saying I've suffered more. And then they use these claims of suffering more as a way to gain leverage in society, as a way to, um, some want to be heard, but mostly it seems that we want to feel as if we suffer more as a way of gathering social currency, as a way to gain power, a foothold over others. We stifle out the voice of others because we're comfortable doing that because it gives us a sort of power. The suffer paradox is interesting because no matter how much suffering is on either side, the other side will always see themselves as suffering as a result of the other side's suffering. It seems like an endless loop, right? Because if the man complains that he suffers and he says to the woman why he suffers, then the woman will feel compelled to tell the man her suffering. It won't compel either side to have empathy for each other. They'll just complain about suffering to each other, right? So then there's no empathy on either side. That's why I call it the suffer paradox, because it doesn't really matter what you describe. The other side is concerned with themselves, and then the other side is concerned with themselves. And so uh, it creates a paradox. It creates this unsolved thing that just loops and grows bigger and bigger on both sides, but is directly opposed. The suffer paradox.